take it away.
Well, up in the top right position of Whirlwind spawning, as the blue Zerg player, we have got Ourk. And his opponent down in the bottom left, we have got the red Protoss player, ABomb.
All right. So, I mean...
Mathematics.
Yeah, a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Twitch chat's reliability factor is a result of multiple divisions by 0.
I'd agree with that.
Of
you know what
late,
happens when you divide by 0? In
Twitch
chat, the gun run just appears.
the gun run is the only person on Twitch who can legitimately divide by 0.
It's true.
That's
true
just
story.
true.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. I also had a really cool little bit I used to do a while ago, proving that 1 equals 2 through the power.
Okay, go for it.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so you have two variables, A and B. They're both 1. Right? So A squared equals B squared equals AB. Correct? Following me so far? Okay. So that means that A times B is the same as AB. So if you just add them together, so like A squared plus B squared, that's the same as A squared plus AB, right? So let's subtract them. We'll go A squared minus B squared equals AB minus B squared. Following me so far?
Yeah.
Right. Now we factorize. A squared minus B squared is what? A plus B, A minus B. And AB minus B squared is just B into A minus B. Correct?
Twitch chat are already flaming you.
They're already flaming. Yeah, they know.
Yep.
They've obviously, they've all heard it before. So
Keep going.
we're now in a situation where A plus B, A minus B equals B, A minus B, which is still true. But then if you factor out to remove A minus B, you've then got A plus B equals B, and therefore 2 equals 1. I like
you've
the
made
entire
everyone
chat.
speechless in the chat, and you've also made the game pause because Ourk,
I've actually broken everything.
Ourk's sitting there, and he just realised like his head started to hurt a bit, and he was just like, something somewhere, something isn't quite right. But yes, Jurasa,
I like the one guy who's like, what happens to the rest of the letters in the alphabet? We spotted the one
C?
non-mathematician.
Why does nobody like C? There's always going to be one person who wants the D there as well.
That's true. That's absolutely true. And it looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of D in this game as well, as we do see the pool now, of course, finishing up very shortly here. And Drone just going to be following the probe out of the base. No doubt we'll see a very quick third hatch coming out of that, especially once those lings get out on the field as well. So ABomb is not really going to try to put a forward pylon down. He doesn't have a probe, an additional probe out on the field rather, so far. And it looks like we're just going to see a nice long macro game here.
You say that, and now you've jinxed it, and what's actually going to happen is Ourk is just going to flood with lings now, and that's going to be it. It's the same as like my Neoplanet S, so I'm just like, this is such a 2-base map, Jurasa.
Well, we have
It really
3 base
suits a
versus 3
2-base
base.
play, and
Yeah.
then like an hour later we're like, so, what do you think of these 8 bases, Matters?
Yeah. They're clearly 6 more than was necessary.
Just like, they were just for furnishing, like, they don't actually serve any purpose. This could have all been done off of 2.
This is amazing. This is like an enhanced version of a 2-base attack where you have workers mining at a 3rd base specifically to support the units that are being created off your first 2 bases. It's incredibly meta, as we do actually see, by the way, the 3rd base get taken at the 4.5 minute mark. Nice scouting by the Zerglings as well. Ourk wanting to make sure no forward pylons are anywhere.
Now, why? Why on earth is this 3rd here and not here? Let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
Because it doesn't make any difference in the cross-spawn positions. That's why. It really... I do actually still prefer this 3rd base, though, purely based on the fact that it's fractionally closer. Like, by a tiny amount. I think there's a couple of hexes you can get reinforcements to this 3rd quicker. But it makes no huge difference. The advantage of taking this one, though, is when you do bring reinforcements in, they automatically have a better attack arc to defend up the ramp.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. In these force cross positions, it's not like you're accidentally expanding way towards your opponent or something like that. It makes very little difference. And, of course, because the latter edition of this map is not force cross spawn, it means that there's a slightly smaller chance that the 3rd gets spotted quite so early. But ABomb, of course, knows that this is the case, and he has actually seen the 3rd. So we're going to be going into a fairly normal game.
Yeah, this is all looking pretty fine. I really want to see a Stargate, but we're not probably going to because, well, a lot of additional gates just got thrown down. Caster cursing myself there. Jurasa, he's gone to 6 gates. 6 of them, Jorisar.
Oh, right.
Oh, now 7. Oh, never mind. He ruined it. It was perfect, and now it's terrible. Anyone who's just watching like the stream is going to be, what? Why? I don't get this, because you don't know the context.
It's tough, man. Mathematics, 50% proof, 50% formulas, and 50% imagination. It's a tough thing to talk about.
Apart from when you tried to prove that 1 equals 2. That was like 100% imagination. Sorry about that.
Yeah, then we start. Then you start plugging things into a Ligulac, and we've worked out that actually it's pretty 40-40 who's going to win this game.
No, it's not. It's not 40-40.
Is it not 40-40? Sorry,
no, it's 52.08% chance Ourk will win.
I thought you said 53.08.
It may have been 53. Basically, it was 0.08 something, around the 50 mark. Anybody saying 40-40 forgot to put in that it's a best of 3, and the score is currently 1-1.
I see. Well, most importantly, guys, we have a lot of gateways popping by here, and ABomb is seriously looking to destroy this third very quickly indeed. No roaches at the moment with this composition. 5 popping out now. Are these zealots going to be enough? In the meantime, we have so many buildings. 7 gateways now powering this attack, but so far, Ourk is holding.
Yeah, Ourk is just pushing right back. These roaches came out at just the right moment, Jorisar, but the Stalker count is getting pretty damn high. Ourk needs to identify that it's not just those pure zealots like we saw on Neoplanet S, and get more lings.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that here. More Stalkers coming out now, but coupled with the Lings, they're able to be held back for now, which is why we have the next warp in being primarily Zealots. ABomb moving straight back up the ramp. He wants to absolutely engage this. He needs to take this third base down. 7 gates is a lot to be powering off of those 2 bases. Is it going to be enough? More reinforcements coming in from the north, from Ourk's side. He's pulling drones now as well, but all the Zealots are now dead, and ABomb once again is forced to move back down. Very tense situation. Only 3 workers killed so far. Can Ourk be broken?
Well, this isn't over until all these units are dead and that pylon is down. That is the moment that Ourk wants. Look at these reinforcements trying to trickle through. Are there enough roaches? The roach count getting pretty high, but the zealots still up. The stalkers are the threat, though. They deal with big damage. A better attack angle for Ourk at the moment, but he's going to be forcing ABomb back once more. Still not that critical mass of units, though. I don't think he can completely end this quite yet.
He's still trying to, but he is producing 2 probes at once now. So perhaps, I think ABomb, yeah, he's going to turn around and go home at this point and say, well, I tried, it hasn't worked, now I'm behind in tech, but I still have 2 perfectly happy mining bases here. And Ourk, in this position, must be thinking to himself, well, that looked like a fairly decent gateway attack. I might be able to get a counterattack in, but crucially, I'd like to see Ourk expand at this point as well. I think he realizes, if he realizes that ABomb hasn't been in a position where he can tech up, I think he's going to enjoy map control for a while.
Oh no, misstep here by ABomb. He moves those stalkers straight forward. Boom. 1 goes down. That could have been a lot worse, Jorisar.
Yeah, he just about rescued it in time, and luckily the Zealots were there as well, Maddles, and we have a full-on engagement here. Both sides thinking they can win, but ABomb now coming off worse for wear, and Ourk right now, he's looking pretty decent.
Yeah, Ourk, he is just plowing through this. He's got more units coming out. He's not droning anymore, saying a 51. But the big thing is that I don't think ABomb is going to be able to defend this. And critically as well, there's no Mothership Core yet again.
Yeah, this is a very old-school 7-gate attack here from ABomb. Unfortunately, the execution of that not great. Plus, Ourk's defense was just really good as well. And as a direct result, it's meant that we're in this situation where Ourk looks like he's very close to plowing through. Will he be able to break this front, though? Is he going to target down the Forge? He's got the Cybernetics Core. Good force field off there from ABomb, but this just means that Ourk's going to go through the buildings.
Yeah, the Forge goes down, no more upgrades going to be coming out. Zerglings, of course, streaming across the map. More roaches coming in. The Cybercore is still up, so more Stalkers can come through. But this is not looking good for the My Insanity player. And I think Ourk is about to take the game and will be going on to face Johnny Rico.
GG. And Ourk sets up an all-Zerg final here against